check the Facebook, make sure you hear me good. And then go to YouTube, check one on. We good.
I don't see you on Facebook yet.
Check the YouTube.
Yeah, we on YouTube.
All right. Shalom is real. This is the ISUPK coming out of West
125th Street, Harlem, New York. Officer 5000 large gun.
Then we have
Then we have an ISUPK Alabama law class.
And the
The
topic
topic
of today,
we
we talk about
America is Babylon falling.
Right? It's
Babylon falling, right?
What that means is
people have to understand the scriptures.
They have to understand how they work. They have to understand the time
repeats itself.
People
repeats itself. A lot of people debate this topic, right?
Because you want to make it sound like
the Bible
is
not just as a history book, right?
It's not only just a history book.
It's a prophecy book.
It's a prophecy book.
And sometimes in this prophecy, you can get a little confused.
You can think if it was written
2,000 years ago, everything already happened.
Right? Let me tell you
the first thing
you have to
grasp first, right?
Let me get this for you.
Give me Ecclesiastes 7 and 1.
Got any questions?
Type in the chat.
Ecclesiastes 1,
Salakia.
1 and 9.
1 and 9.
You got any questions? Type in the chat.
Type in the chat. So we got a little feedback.
Hold on 1 second.
Salakia, hold on 1 second.
How about now, bro? Let me know how they going now. Can you hear me? All right, great. So you sound good. All right. If you're having a problem with the feedback during the class, let me know. The water for that. All right. What's that? Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and 9. You have to first understand how spirits and times work. Nothing is new. Everything is being repeated over and over. That's the beautiful part about learning the Bible properly. If you learn the Bible properly, you can see things before they happen. That's how you protect yourself. This stuff was written aforetime for our learning. Read that scripture.
Like, it's Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that has been, it is which shall be, and which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
There is no new thing under the sun. Meaning everything we're seeing right now is stuff that is happening, and going to continue to happen until Christ cracked that sky. Right? Now we're gonna break down today how that also was occurring with kingdoms. Now, can anybody tell me how many captivities has Israel been in the Bible? Anybody? I see you. I see you, Kadat Zion. I see you, Morocco.
I think 4.
More than 4. Anybody can tell me how many captivities that Israel has been in the Bible? Let me give y'all a second to look that up. Well, if you don't know, you ain't got to look it up. Just if you don't know, it's too wild. All right, it's 7. All right, we've been on the 7 captivities. We've been on Egypt, Babylon, Syria, Persia, Greece, Rome, and America. Right? We've been on a captivity on the 7 different major kingdoms. And what does that tell you? Because all of those places I just named, right, those are cornerstones of the earth. Those places are great. They left lasting with the economy, how the world is ran. They all, under one point in time, got free labor out of us. Right? Up until America today. America would not be nothing without the slaves. So what does that tell you? That we are the salt of the earth. Nothing revolves, nothing works without us. It's the same thing today. It was back then. Every Egypt could not be Egypt. Well, you think that some devils got up there and built them pyramids? If you look at who those people actually were, those were blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Potentially, if you learn the history, you would know that was Issacharites. In a land called Avaris, in the tablets of Avaris, the city that the slaves lived in, it says Yashikar. Those were Mexicans that helped build them pyramids. Just like today. You think you're going to see folks getting up on these A-frame houses, up 80 feet in the height? Who you think did that back then? Those were the tribe of Yashikar and the tribe of Judah. Right? We got to understand that. So us knowing that, we got the roadmap with the Bible of how to conduct ourselves today in this captivity. This is the last time it's going to happen. It's the last one. Look at themselves, right? It's it. So this benefits you to be in here learning what's next, what's coming. I'm gonna show you something. Give me Jeremiah. Go to Jeremiah 51. I'm gonna show you something that people didn't tell you when a catastrophe came through it. You only heard this in the eyes you became. So you can know how these scriptures actually work. All right? Anybody got any questions? Type it in the chat. We'll have an online call or anything this week. Right? Jeremiah 51.
Come on. Slide.
You read from 1.
This is Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 1.
Oh, no, chapter 51.
51.
Oh, 51. No sweat. Yeah, Jeremiah had a whole lot to say. He had 51 chapters, right?
That's why I like it. That's why I was like, okay.
That's how I'm going to show you how this place is Babylon and how stuff happens over and over again. It's just the first part of it. We're going to run through this whole chapter. I'm going to show you something in the beginning right here. Read that.
This is Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 1. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me. Destroying winds.
What?
Destroying winds.
Destroying winds. Who knows what I'm talking about? Who knows what I'm about to talk about right now? Destroying wind. What kind of wind has come through this place already and destroyed stuff?
Hurricane.
No.
Tornadoes.
A little bit more. I don't want to give it to you now. We all just went through this. Who knows what kind of wind and air destroyed things, held things up, made stuff empty? Coronavirus. It just happened, right? This book was written how long ago? He's talking about how he's going to deal when he's starting to break this place down. That's the first thing he said he's going to do. Now, did that not affect up this whole earth?
Yeah.
The economy, change the way people look at each other. That's the first thing he talks about. So he lets you know that was a sign of, okay, the Lord showing I can snap this place in two. That was a destroying wind right there. Businesses have never been the same. Walmart still ain't 24 hours. Yeah, I know. This stuff it'll never be the same. That was the beginning of things ending right there. This is Jeremiah talking about this, right? That was a destroying wind right there.
And the car boomed off of it.
Exactly. Now guess what? That's a great point. A lot of people, the children of Israel, benefit from this through. I know people who worked at Family Dollar making $12 an hour. They had to give them now the what was that? The unemployment. The unemployment was quadruple what it usually was, right? People made great money off the destruction of this place. But our oppressor was jumping out the window because he was losing millions. That's a destroying wind. It's destroying them. Now we lost some of our people because a lot of our people had health issues because they didn't want to quit smoking, they didn't want to leave pork alone, they didn't want to take care of your body. So you can't get caught up in it, but it was not meant to. Remember, for a while at first they said black folks couldn't get it. Remember that, right? For a while, it was for a good few months. They said black folks, no, why? Because we weren't getting affected by it. But guess what? We got too cocky, kept on sharing these blunts, which niggas tripped me out today. You still putting your mouth on a blunt behind another man, which is, okay, don't get me started, all right? That's a whole nother thing. You still ain't learned your lesson with that, right? But, you know, we didn't get it, so Lord started taking us out. It started becoming everybody's problem. But we was meant to benefit from that, all right? Keep going.
And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land, and in the day of trouble they shall be against her root around her.
Right? Did they not empty our lands out? And everything was empty. We're just talking about coronavirus. This is how the Lord operates. Now, this is something that He would do recurrently when He's trying to destroy a land. See, people want God to just come out of the sky and just slap the white man and put. He don't operate like that. He's very tactical how He moves. He's been like this. That's why so many books and chapters and verses. We have a very complex God, right? He has emotions. He loves. He hates. He destroys. He builds up, and He give all it because He operated like that. We would all be gone. If God operated the way we thought in our carnal mind that He should operate, none of us would be here right now. It's imperative that He operates like that because He's giving us time to figure this out, to stop playing around with this truth. If we don't do that, we get caught up in stuff like this all the time. Right? Keep going.
Against him that breatheth, let them arch bend his bow. And against him that lifteth himself up in his life. Let me start that over. Against him that bendeth, let them arch bend his bow. And against him that lifteth him up in his bridged land, and spare ye not her young men, destroy yet utterly all her hosts.
Right, so it's saying He don't spare none of the Israelites' young men. He don't spare us. He don't spare none of our young. They don't care about our children. This is the spirit of this place. And it's been like that. They don't spare us. They don't care about us at all. They want us to get over everything they've done to us. That's what's going on right now. Drop down to verse 6.
It's like Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Right. What does it mean when it says flee out of the midst of something?
It means change, stop doing
That's
what slack, sir. That means stop doing what Babylon is doing. Flee about her. Leave.
Come a little closer. Do what? What does Babylon not do?
The commandment.
They follow the laws of God. Right? That's how you come out of this place. When they say flee, it ain't never talking about running from your problems. You can serve the Lord right where you at, right now. You don't have to wait on nothing to happen. We're not waiting on Christ for nothing. When He come, He come. Your job is to be ready. Your job is to be against this place, leave this place mentally by following the laws of God. Understand? Keep reading.
Flee out of her. It's like flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul, but be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord vengeance.
Right. So it's saying, when it says don't be cut off in her iniquity, right?
Okay.
What does that mean?
I mean,
Hold up. Get them online a chance to say. Anybody online can tell you what that means? Nobody? What you got? What you got, Truth?
I'm thinking that don't be cut off mean in her iniquity, mean don't follow her rules and regulations and stuff like that. Her don't get. He throw me off when he said don't.
Read
be
again.
cut off.
Read again so everybody can hear.
Don't mean be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord vengeance.
It said, do not be cut off in her iniquity. Who was the her?
Babylon.
Babylon. So how can you be cut off in her iniquity?
By doing the law, statutes, and commandments.
No, not by doing it, by following their ways.
Right.
By following their ways. By celebrating holidays, right?
Okay.
By not forgiving your brother, forgiving your wife, forgiving your husband. By not doing what it just said, by trying to save brother's soul. That's our job, right? If you're not trying to save your brother's soul, preserve your soul, save your brothers and your sisters, right?
Okay.
You're going to get caught up in their iniquity, because the world sees nothing, not care about nobody else's salvation, right? Don't worry about it, right? Worry about yourself.
Okay.
This is a word that does not really believe in God, but it's right here in front of us, right? Keep going.
He will render unto her recompense. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand,
Right,
that made all the world drink it.
right. So Babylon has been a golden cup in God's hand, and the whole world been drinking from it, right?
Okay.
What they say? What y'all get from that? What when you hear that?
Give him a little minute.
Huh?
Give him
What y'all think that means? They say it's been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, and all the nations been drinking from it.
That's crazy.
Hold that and give me Romans.
I know
I want you to get the scripture. Get the scripture. What scripture I'm going to stay in?
I don't know the scripture.
Let's get the precept. Let's get a precept behind that. Give me Romans 9. Give me Romans 9 and Romans 9 and 15. Let me make sure that's it.
Like, you said 9 and 15?
Let me see that. No, we're 9 and 17. Give me 9 and 17.
Okay. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose I have raised thee up.
Right. He said he's talking to Pharaoh, right?
Come.
After in the scripture it talks about loving Jacob, hating Esau. The question is, well, what's up with that? Why you got America in a golden cup? Why is Babylon in a golden cup in your hand? That's the question that people were asking God even back then. If we are your chosen people and you love us, why is Babylon a golden cup in your hand? Right? This is the answer. Keep on. Read that. He says to Pharaoh here, for this cause I have raised you up. Keep going. Pharaoh is the enemy now.
have a purpose. I have raised thee up,
Uh-huh.
that I may show my power in thee,
Right.
and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
My name. So this is the Lord right here, man. This is how you know how the Most High God operates. Ain't up to us to decide why he ain't it. No, this is what he telling you how he get out. They in his cup. What that mean? Something in your cup.
You belong to me.
You can take it and dump it out when you feel like it. It's my cup. And these other nations shows I'm not drinking the cup. It's in my hand, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the flies and the heathens, they came and they drinking out this cup out. This what's in my hand. And they think they getting strong. They think I can't just do whatever I want to do with this cup. It's my cup. I'm allowing you to get all this greatness that you have.
All y'all.
That's why our people cannot grasp this concept that what God shows in people, because you think you know how God's supposed to operate. You think with your 3-pound brain that don't even know what you want to eat sometimes, that you know how God's supposed to operate. You couldn't even be a governor of a state. You want God to please everybody. Matter of fact, you couldn't even be a councilman and please everybody on your block. It's impossible. But you want God to somehow please everyone. Somebody got to get the short of the stick. Somebody got to get it, right?
Somebody got to get it.
I'm giving you time to figure out what side you want to be on. Because we had that power, we would just go and go to sleep somewhere. And go get high. Go lay up with some hoe and be done. His whole being is devoted to making sure this plays out the way he play out. So at the end of the day, there's no excuse. You can't say, God, I didn't know. These Israelites on every corner in the country right now. We in England, we in Dominican Republic, we is everywhere. You have no reason to not pick this up. It's like y'all come there, I see you now. Because he is going to lift them up and give him, he's going to, exactly. I see you. I see you in the Pox Royale. I see your brothers in here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what he's trying to tell you. The Lord move is a gangster. Like that's I mean, I hate to, I don't mean to sound carnal. That's how it goes. He do what he want to do with it. That's what it's not our job to question that, learn that, operate around it, and be not in that cup, right? Alright? That's what he's telling you. Now, let's go back to Jeremiah. Right?
Jeremiah chapter 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the world drink of it.
Right.
The nation that drinking of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, man, these places went crazy. Now tell me that ain't going on right now. These places are mad. When I say mad, they ain't just talking about anger, they went crazy. Iran don't care right now. Iran don't care nothing about the gas. They don't care nothing about the power. They ain't letting up off of this, man. They're not letting up off of this. Russia coming, Korea, China, all of them. They are tired of America. Because America had a stronghold on them for so long. All right, keep going.
It's like verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take blame for her pain. For so many.
Hold on, go back and read that word. Right. Go back and do what? That's an important word.
Babylon has suddenly fallen and been destroyed. How for her? How for her? Take blame. Blame.
You want verse
8.
You want verse 8, because that's what that word. That word is balm. Balm. You know what balm is? What you do when you hurt it? You sow it.
Take some kind of medicine.
You get that ointment on it, right? That's what America's doing right now. America putting balm on them hurts, and Trump is sitting up there lying, telling you he's doing this and doing that. But in the meantime, he almost got knocked out the other day. It could have been staged. Either way, pay attention to the fact that either way, he trying to point at niggas, because, you know, that dude was not a white man, technically, because Lucky talking about he technically two-tone now. Could have been a devil painting his face. But at the end of the day, he's always going on in the earth. They try to point it back at us. That man's nationality is considered non-white. I don't know what his actual nationality is, but you know, it's all about us now, right? Forget the people who unalived Charlie Kirk. Forget about the people who unalived Shirley Captain. Now, the black man is back to being number one threat. Because you ain't got good soldiers protecting your house. You worry about a war, but you let folks run past your so-called Secret Service. That's where we at now. That's why this place got to fall. It's being run by fools. All right, keep going.
Take blood for her pain.
So we're saying taking that bomb, it means putting America putting a patch on everything right now. If you read the stock market, they are manufacturing the stock market to look good. You know how to read it. You know, I was in a trade group the other day, and they were like, we know the signs of when to take a trade. All of a sudden, the trade just is going up. It's supposed to be going down. The statistics say it's down, right? And all of a sudden, it's just, that's somebody manufacturing it. They want you to think everything is fine. Don't be fooled. Make your money, right? Get your money, but don't be no fool, thinking that this is going to be all good, because it's not. Keep going.
If so be, she may be healed. Verse 9. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Right.
Forsake her, and let us go, everyone, into his own country.
What does that mean when they say go into your own country? What is this basically telling you? That's the time that you're in. It's a lot.
It's a lot, sir. We telling folks like, hey, Arab, y'all go home. Everybody gonna retreat back to their
what would be what's the spirit behind that statement?
The spirit behind that statement, it's like
Not just go home, right?
a state of.
No. Think about it more spiritual. What is it telling you?
Yeah.
Anybody online know? What is this telling you? That's it, Kunal. Go back to your own, deal with your own people. This is the time we're in right now. Deal with your kind. Black man, black woman. If you don't know by now, you can't tell by now. A line is getting drawn in the sand. Whatever just happened at that White House, now we are the problem. Forget the war now. You think now, if this was a black man, I don't know if it was a black man or not, right? Be honest with you. It's up in the air because they're saying he was black, he painted his face as really a devil, he two-tone, we don't know. They're saying, but the more important thing is they're saying it's a black man. They just tried to unalive the president. Do you think they're not finna just, these data centers they're putting up all over the place, that's for us. Let's go ahead and characterize who we think gonna do that. Right? How do you characterize a black man that'll shoot you? You can't. Any black man you put to a certain point of lose, not any man, period. But what have they always pointed us as? The predators. We have always been the predators in their mind. So you can go work at UPS, wherever you want to work at. In their mind, you have a point where you're going to snap. So we have to watch you. Lock you up with your tickets. They got this thing right now, Birmingham called mug shots Jefferson County. That's not by accident. They're putting people's faces up on there for minor traffic violations. That's not by accident. Every other picture is black and Hispanic, black and Hispanic, black and Hispanic. You see a devil up there because they went crazy. All right? So understand that. Keep going.
For her judgment had reached unto the heavens, and is lifted up even to the skies. The Lord has brought forth our righteousness.
Right.
Come and let us declare Zion to the work of the Lord of our God.
Right, keep on. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna really bring it home for you.
Make bright the arrow. Gather the shields the Lord has risen, risen up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
Of the Medes. Who is the Medes? Can anybody? I'm gonna be like gentleman. I'm gonna be so. Can anybody tell me who are the Medes today? I'm gonna give y'all 20 seconds. Somebody tell me. Now the scripture just said I'm gonna raise up the spirit of the Medes. Who are the Medes today? Who can tell me who the Medes are? Anybody? 10 seconds. I tell it to you. It's all right. Who would it be? I'm telling you, America is Babylon. I'm gonna give you a hint. Who would it be? I'm telling you, this stuff happens over and over again. No. Not us, but not. It says it's raising up the Medes. No, who would it be right now telling you that stuff happens over and over again? Who would the Medes be connected to today? I'm gonna be out here. I've said their name in this place. Iran. Google it. Google in your phone, who are the Medes today? Look at your phone. It's gonna tell you that. It's gonna tell you that they are the northern Iran, the ones who are literally fighting America right now are connected to the Medes. These are the same people. Very same people. This is a living book, man. Them people were tired of the Babylonians then, they tired of them right now. And the Lord stirred their spirit. That's why they got that's why they got this spirit right now of never even dealing with America. They are tired. The Lord is stirring their spirit up. Y'all see that? It says you look up the Medes, it is the Iran. It's Iran. All right? Keep going.
For his devices is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord.
That's how the Lord operates. See, He ain't gonna always gotta use us. All we gotta do is follow the laws of God. He's gonna have the heathens take out the heathens. Let them worry about the fights and all that right now. We got our own fight at home. You got to worry about making it home from your job without some wicked police officer pulling you over and shooting your brains out. All right? Let them fight this war. Don't let none of your children go into these militaries right now. Whatever you got to do, let them fight that. Because the Lord is going to destroy this place like that. But it's going to be to your benefit. Just like the coronavirus. Just like, do you know when they had the Great Depression, our people were over in places like Oklahoma with airplanes, doctor's offices, our own banks. So what? They weren't even the truth. Those people weren't walking around with dollars on and in their own. They were building up the American dream, but they were separate from their oppressors. They were over there with their own laws and regulations over there. That's our job to do that. We can do. We got the Lord with us though. It shouldn't be that hard, but we mentally don't want to leave this place. We mentally don't want to leave this alone. All right? Keep going.
The vengeance of the temple set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watching strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambush. For the Lord has both devised and done that which he spoke against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right.
Oh, thou that dwell upon many waters, abundance in the treasure. Then end is come, and the measure of the See, I can't select it, sir. I can't.
What verse you at?
Converse,
What verse you at?
13.
You at 13, covenants.
Covenant.
Right?
Yep.
That's just basically what that's saying right there. That's America's problem. Covenants, the sins is what's going to destroy this place. We didn't have no business offending Israel. You know why we do that? Because they want to take something that does not belong. That's the spirit of this place. That's the spirit of Babylon. To take was not yours. We ain't got no business offending them fake Jews over there. You know why? The white man thinks in the book of Zechariah when they say I'm going to defend Jerusalem, they're talking about these devils. Them devils that they're defending want to just take everything. They don't want the water in. They want to destroy the Medes, the Iranians. They have a level of covenants that's going to destroy. That's how the Lord, he operates like that. Even with the heathens, he's going to destroy them because of their sin they're committing. They have a great spirit of covenants that where they have to have it all. And it's been like that since day one. That's why they got to go. That's why they destroyed the earth. America has been a superpower reigning over everybody, but they always wanted more. America was getting all the drugs. They had to go into Afghanistan, start a war just to get their poppy seeds. Now the streets is flooded with new dope. That's how it's been. The oil, the gas, the money. And when they killed unalive men like Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, and told us a lie that they was coming to mess with us, they was trying to build their own thing up. They actually had some great ideas in terms of separating from America, but they were unalive because their dream was destroying America's dream. That's a level of covenant that breeds you to go and kill and blow up a children's school like America just did. They say it was an accident. It was. Now when they do it to us though, everybody go, oh my God, nah, it's gonna happen. That's why you have to protect your children now. Educate them now on the stuff that's coming or where they at. Get them in these classes at a young age and tell them what's going on. So they don't mentally be fooled or be scared about what's going on. Because the rumors alone is going to have everybody afraid. Just the rumors of what may happen is going to have people in shambles if you're not in here. All right, drop down to 28. Drop down to 28. You got any questions, let me know.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 28. Prepare against her the nations with the king of the Medes.
What the Medes again? Keep
The
going.
captains of thereof, all the rulers therefore thereof, and all the lands of the dominion, the dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, and every purpose, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon.
Right.
To make the land of Babylon a desolate without inhabitant.
Right.
The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. There has remained in their holds, they have remained in their holds, their might fate fail.
That mean they hold. That mean they. What Trump doing right now? Didn't Trump just say that if Iran doesn't submit, he gonna sit nuclear missiles, right? But what he did, he held. He did. What did he just say? Read it again. What he said? They gonna hold.
You pump fake.
I'm just telling you, it's right here. It's right here, man.
Their might have failed. They became sloppy, sir. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to the fight. They have remained in their hold. They have remained in their hold. Their mighty faith failed.
Right. Their mighty faith has failed because people in America see what's going on with Trump. You keep saying what you finna do, but then when it gets to that time, you extending the time. Them folks ain't scared of you. They're prepared for this. They're prepared to give up everything they have. America is not. America wants this place to stay like it is.
Slack you.
Go ahead.
America just like, hey man, I just want to tell you how we're gonna do it. I don't want to do it.
Right.
We're not gonna do it. but I just want to say it. I just want to point. I just want to scare you.
Tim Williams, I don't know what that means right there. I can't read. I don't know that. I'm not masterful with the emojis. All right, keep going.
It's like they become as women. They have burned.
They have become as what?
As women.
As what?
As women.
Hey, Trump is a bitch. Excuse my language. Wow. But that's all, you know what I'm saying? He acts like a woman. He's very petty. He has like not even just a woman. I ain't gonna do the sisters like that. He's a bitch. Right? He's petty, he lies. You know what I'm saying? He moves like a woman. Very emotional. Very petty. Very staging. A whore. He moves like a whore. That's what he moves like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a little more succinct with what I mean by that. He moves like a stupid whore. That's how he operates. That's how he running the country. Right? Keep going.
It's like they become as women.
Right.
They have burned their dwelling places, and bars are broken.
Right.
One post shall run to meet another.
This is another one that's gonna blow your mind. Keep reading this right here.
It's like
it said one post gonna run to another. Keep going.
And one messenger to meet another.
Right.
To show the king of Babylon that his city is taken at one end, and the passage are stopped. And the
so hold that thought. How can you take the city? You talk about power. How can you stop? What's the first thing if you go on a war? What's the first thing you're gonna do to affect somebody with? You can't just walk up and hit them in the mouth. What you gonna hit them? What you doing?
It's like you try to go after their power, their water, their food.
What they hitting us with?
Coronavirus.
No, what they hitting us with right now? What does Iran done?
Oh,
I want you to go back to the words you just see. Okay, now how did they do that?
It's like they did the
what the scripture just said. What did it say? You finna say it, but I want you to what word I'm looking for you just read.
They burned. The passage has stopped.
The what?
The passage has
stopped.
The
passage has stopped. Now what has Iran done?
Stop the passage
of what?
Hamas.
The Strait of Hamas. I'm gonna admit this. I didn't know what the Strait of Hamas was to this happened. I had to look up what did they talk about Strait of Hamas. I can't even say it right.
That man stopped $4.
Like, they did that immediately and took control of this place. Because it's affecting all our money right now. You can act like you don't be mad about that $4, that $3.97. You can act like you got it like that. But everybody's like, you know what, I ain't gonna go there today. I'm gonna sit down. Some of you just think it's gonna be all right, you know. Some of you get your bank account. It's gonna take you about 3 months to go back and say, damn, I spent $1,000 on gas this month. You ain't paying attention to it. Man, they've taken control of this place already. You think Trump gonna sit up here and say that he blocked it off? Now, how you gonna block off something somebody else already blocked off?
You can't.
Read that scripture again so you understand. Read it again. It said they're going back to messenger. Well, somebody had to go back, tell them, hey, we can't run no gas through here now. They blocked this off. That's news. That's the news, right? Okay, keep going.
It's like, I'm gonna go back up. It's like D31. One post shall run to another, and the messenger shall meet another.
Right.
And show the king of Babylon that the city has been taken at one end.
Right.
And the messenger, and the passage are stopped.
Right.
And the reed that they had burned with fire, and the men of war are afraid.
Right.
Afraid.
Yeah, afraid. They don't know what to do with these people right now, man. They stalling. They are stalling. Then the fact he don't have no control of these devils that's in the homeland, it's in Israel, he has no control of them. They done made him like a fool 3-4 times. He called a ceasefire, they sent him a bomb while he in the news conference. He done got himself into something he cannot handle. And is going to destroy this place. That's what's happening right now. We are in this is Babylon falling, man. There's no way around that. All right? Jeremiah broke this down beautifully. It's happening over and over and over again. Keep on.
Chapter 33. Thus said the Lord of hosts, and the God of Israel, the daughters of Babylon is like threshing floor. It is time to thresh her. Yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come.
Right. Keep on. Nebuchadnezzar,
the king of Babylon, has devoured me. He has crushed me. He has made me an empty vessel.
Right.
He has swallowed me up like a dragon. He has filled his belly with my delicacies. He has cast me out. The violence done to me, and my flesh be up. The violence done to me, and my flesh be upon Babylon. Shall the inheritors of Zion say, and my blood upon the inheritance of Chaldees. Shall Jerusalem say,
right.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will plead they cause.
Right. When this Lord say he pleading they cause, that means he coming to destroy some things. But he gonna do it his way. He gonna set up the stage, right? And that's all because he loves us. The reason he ain't sent them nuclear, that's because he loves us, man. We gotta wrap our mind around that the Lord really loves us. And he also loves our brothers that ain't came in here yet. These brothers that gonna come in here and catch this truth and they gonna take off. Right? They ain't there yet. They right there. They seeing brothers out here, they seeing it, but they ain't there yet. And the Lord loves them brothers because they fight, right? They got so much in front of them right now. That's why he's holding us back right now. All right? Drop down to 45. Right? Drop down to 45. Because that's what all this is happening for right now. When you see Trump having a stall, you see they keep talking ceasefire, cease this. Understand, when them nuclear bombs go off, if you're not on the right side of things, you don't know who your people are. You don't know who to gather with. You're not prepared. You're not around men and women that are being prepared for this. You will be caught outside lacking. You think it's gonna go back to normal. This is not gonna end. It's not. To be honest with you, I strongly feel like this is our last presidency. This is it. Right? Whether he get it, now you know it can be extended out. If a war does start, his presidency can be extended past 4 years. That's what I think he's trying to do. Right? I think he's trying to postpone it. When it's time for him to get out of office, let's go. So if you got time, I guess, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? My job is to be prepared daily and do this. Read that.
It's like, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 45. My people, go ye out of the midst of her, and deliver ye every man his soul from the furnace anger of the Lord.
Supposed to deliver each brother his soul, brother and sisters their soul from the fierce anger of the Lord by teaching them this truth. That's why we do this. Us delivering our brothers and sisters is going to deliver our soul. This is all one thing. We can't call ourselves, we're not saved from nothing. We in this hellhole with our people. Our job is to go out and teach our brothers and sisters these laws, statutes, and commandments. And live it. Show them how to prosper, because you can prosper in this hellhole. But you can't be afraid to suffer. It ain't gonna be like you hit the lotto. You're gonna go through some things. You're gonna lose some things. You gotta take it all with joy. Family, children, money, job, reputation. Only reputation you should care about is the one you got amongst your brothers and sisters in the truth. That's gonna mean everything. That's gonna be worth a lot of money one day. It's gonna be worth more than gold. But you gotta be a man and woman of integrity. And the only thing you can get your integrity from is these laws. You want to listen to somebody else to tell you about your moral compass when we don't have moral compass on our own. Because there's somebody out there right now that think it's okay to sell poison to our own people. He, in his own mind, he thinks that's righteous because he feeding his family. There's somebody out there right now that's supporting the LGBT community because they got a gay uncle. That gay uncle was molested by his gay uncle. And that gay uncle gonna molest your child. That's where we at right now. Keep going.
Unless unless your heart faint and you fear for the rule, the roar that shall, the rumor.
That's what I mean. Rumors are gonna have people scared. When stuff get bad, you're gonna hear something on the news, it's gonna scare you. Or you're gonna hear somebody say, oh man, they ain't got no water down here. They ain't got no this down here. All this missing down here. You're gonna start getting scared, you're gonna panic and go against your brothers and sisters. Keep going.
Rumors that shall be heard in the land, and rumors, a rumor shall both come 1 year, and after the other year shall come a rumor and a violence in the land.
Right.
Rulers against rulers.
Right.
Therefore,
Is that not what's happening right now? Rulers against rulers?
come.
Right now, it's happening.
State. It's like you got the mayor versus the other. One mayor getting mad at one mayor.
It's happening all over the world. This ain't just happening in America. They arguing about stuff in Russia, China. Everybody got battles going on. The big people are battling. Every nation are coming together to figure out, okay, because right now America is blocking money from, they're causing Russia to lose money. They causing Korea to lose money. They causing France to lose money. Everybody's gonna have these meetings that we don't know about, right? And America's gonna be the problem. America is the problem. Just like Babylon was. Keep going.
Therefore, behold, the day will come that I will do judgment upon the great image of Babylon.
Right.
And her whole land shall be confounded, and all her stains shall fall in the midst of her.
Right.
Right. Then the heaven of earth, then the heaven and the earth, all that is therein shall sing for Babylon. For the spoil shall come unto her from the north, saying, the Lord and the Babylon has crushed the slain.
It's called the slain of Israel.
Like the slain of Israel to fall. So the Babylon shall fall and slain of all the earth.
You understand what that last part means? Who understand what that last part means? It said Babylon caused the slain of Israel. I mean, they causing us to sin. Right? How does this place cause our people to sin? It's like
it's more like
anybody online know? How does this place cause us to sin? Cause us to be slain?
It's like the laws of the land, like the gay, like the LGBTQ community.
That's a good example. That's a good example because they make everything okay to do. Right now, even in Birmingham right now, the mayor is fighting to legalize marijuana. Now, how are you gonna say you want violence to stop when you want them to get higher? You want them to legally go get more drug induced. And somebody's mind right now, that's a great idea. Let's get higher. Let's make it legal to get higher and get more effeminate, because all weed does is make a man weak and effeminate. It make him overlook every problem he got, get high, forget him, and not be a man. And you claim you want to raise up men. But somewhere right now, somebody's saying that that's what we need to be doing. And guess what? It's probably gonna happen eventually. Because why? Because of the money it'll bring in. But your violence is gonna rise up. Because people cannot go without their drugs. Right? So, but the crazy part about folks that's on these drugs, when you get the drug, you still doing stupid stuff. You still doing stupid stuff. So how about detox from it and get a sober mind for a change?
Like, and they be saying they don't like that person that they is.
Right.
They
You don't like yourself. Now you gotta go through a facelift. That sounds like you cleaning your spirit. Don't that sound like a trooper program? Don't that sound like you need to get in all black and join an organization to show you how you should be? Because you don't like the man you are, deal with that. Don't go get high. Don't go harm your brother. You don't like the, it's okay. I didn't like the man I was. I thought I did. I didn't like the man I was. I'm looking back, I hate the nigga I was. Because I hated my brothers that didn't even know it. But you gotta learn that first. You gotta learn that I hate niggas. You want that man woman. You hate that brother. You want that man's money. You hated that brother. Learn that first. You gotta accept that. You also gotta accept that you don't know a damn thing. That you don't know what this Bible is saying. You don't know what's going to happen. You gotta accept that part first. That's how you come out this hellhole. Right? Keep going.
Chapter 50. Ye that have escaped the sword, go away, stand not still. Remember the Lord afar off, and let Jerusalem come into your mind.
Right. And what do you say?
Let the Jerusalem come into your
How do you
mind.
let Jerusalem come into your mind?
Remember, remember the commandments. Remember that.
By following the laws of God. You gotta let it come into your mind by you doing it. You gotta actually do it. That's Jerusalem. We are Jerusalem. America should be defending us instead of trying to make us a prime suspect, locking up our Mexican brothers and sisters, opening up more prisons, giving us more drugs. They should be protecting us, but they don't know no better. They're not the real rulers. Because this place was given into the hands of the wicked. It said in Job 9:24, the earth given into the hands of the wicked. So we understand that. You got to separate from how this place operates. Give me go to Revelation 18:1. Revelation 18:1.
What? This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having a great power.
Right.
And the earth was lightened with his glory. And he carried mighty with a strong voice. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
Right. This place is fallen. Keep on.
It's fallen. And it has become the habitat of devils.
The what?
The habitat of devils.
I thought it was just one devil. They say that. Didn't they say it was one devil?
And
then what they always say, you say, well, read it again. It say habitations of what?
Devils.
Devils with an S on it, right?
It's plural.
That means it's more than one.
Huh.
Like, do I need to go break that down? Who don't know who the devil is? I got some new people in the chat. Who don't know who the devil is? It's very simple. It won't take long at all. You can break down. If you know, I'm gonna say it and move on. If you don't know who the devil is, let me know in the chat. But it said devil, so that means they running around here rampant. That means it's full of them. All right? The white man is the devil, man. Understand that. That's who the devil. That's who's been behind all this stuff we've been dealing with. He is the top deceiver. The devil just means deceiver. People that run around lying to you all day. Now you got your Africans, your Arabs, your Asians, and all that. That's over there with them too. They all benefit from us. But that's the top one. But don't be fooled. That spirit can get on you. You can become a devil to your brother. You can become a liar, a thief, a murderer, a child molester to your brothers and sisters. You can be an abuser. because you picked up that spirit. That's why we've been telling you the whole time, you have to come out of this place, not go nowhere, but mentally let Jerusalem come into your mind. You have to do that. You have to follow these laws first. If you don't follow the laws of God, you're never going to understand. If you can't put down stupid things like your Christmas and your birthday, getting high, and all this other stupid stuff, if you can't put down pork, you don't want. You got to ask yourself, man, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is worth eating some pork? I'm telling you, the kingdom of heaven is within us. We gonna be the kingdom. It's gonna go through us. You're gonna have to decide. You're gonna have a rulership over everything. Everybody connected to you is gonna be empowered. You need to break your whole generational curse. Is pork really worth that? You telling me a pork sandwich when they got beef, turkey, boga meat, everything out there? You gotta have pork. You don't really want the kingdom. Let's just say this don't happen while we here, while it in our generation. Is it worth it though? What? I don't get it, right? You giving this up, right? You can go still have beef ribs. You can go eat. You don't want to get it up to even see. You don't want to stop being a whore for long enough to clear your mind. You don't want to keep leaving men for different reasons. You don't want to keep whoring yourself out and lying just to clean yourself for a second and say, Lord, let me think clear. Let me be single for a minute. Let me close my legs for a second. Let me stop listening to Megan Thee Stallions. Right? And for the brothers, stop laying with whores, laying with other men. You got that pretty woman that got a husband is not worth you giving up a kingdom. I'd rather you go jack off than do that, man. Go jack off and think about a pretty woman you don't know. You'd be much better off. At least when you get done, he made no sin. It ain't in the spirit. I ain't telling you to be no jacker, but you know what I mean. You're better off doing that instead of going to sleep with that brother woman. All right? Think like that. Is it worth it? That's the approach you got to be in now. These brothers saying this is in this Bible that's been running around here. This Bible has been around for thousands of years. I see you, sister. White man is the devil. Damn right. Understand that. You got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Because ain't nothing in that Bible going to not make you be an upstanding person. You follow the laws of God. Me telling you that, okay, if I loan my brother some money, I'm not going to charge some interest. That's integrity. My brother loses something, I'm not going to keep his belongings. That's integrity. Right? I'm not going to false bear witness against my brother. That's integrity. The laws give you that integrity that you need to where we all follow it. People will say, look at them people. Don't they say that in Deuteronomy? Don't they say, what people is this so great that the Lord is with them? Oh, Exodus, I might be saying that wrong. Exodus or Deuteronomy, y'all know what I mean. I need to pull it out, but it says, what people is this so, this in Deuteronomy, it's a lot. It tells you, what people is this so great that the Lord is with them. We need that. We need the people to look to them when they'll be afraid to touch our children. We gotta have that, man. The only way we're gonna get that, we gotta universally follow these laws. The laws are not hard to do. All right? Keep going.
And habitations of devils, and the whole of every foul spirit, and cage every unclean and hateful bird.
It said every foul spirit is here. Every foul spirit is here, man. It's being pacified. Do you know that Roblox right now had a lawsuit they just lost because there were adults accessing children? Watch them Roblox. In Alabama, right? Roblox just, and then let me tell you how this place was a hellhole. Roblox was given $12.2 million to upgrade their system. Now, who got arrested? Did anybody go to jail? But as you find out, grown men and women were talking to children. And instead of locking them people up, you go and award them $12.2 million to upgrade a game. It's the hell world we live in. It's where we at right now. What about the children that have been molested, that got touched and molested? Do we need counseling? Do they need what? They need some kind of justice for what just happened to them. Because some kind of way, this company got money for that. Like the SPLC, who called us a hate group and awarding the KKK millions of dollars. This place is a hellhole. This also happened in Alabama. You better believe the ISUBK is going to make you pay for that, because the Lord is exposing this stuff. When the Lord said He's going to destroy something, don't always look for a terror or fire and brimstone coming out of the sky. Look for stuff to start getting exposed. He's been doing it with your pastor, right? But you still want to go to church, right? It's going to be something that got to happen to you before it matters. We so selfish. He showed you that just somebody said they're a pastor, they're not a man of God, right? He's going to do it on a larger scale now. He took it down the biggest to the smallest. He's doing the thing with these corporations, these organizations. Anything coming against His word, He's going to tear it down. But it's not going to happen the way we want it to happen. It's going to happen, and to Him, a day can be years. So when you see in a day, don't think, oh, it didn't happen yesterday. It ain't happened back in 1960. No, we in that day right now. We on the second day right now. This is the second day for God. It's the second day. But also saying that second day is when things gonna start turning up. It's turning up right now. All right, keep going.
For all nations, it's like Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunken the wine of her fornication.
Right.
The kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchant of the earth have waxed riches through the abundance of her delicacies.
Right. Keep going.
And have heard, like chapter 4. And I have heard of another voice from the heaven saying,
right,
come out of her, my people.
Right, come out of her again. Come out of her again.
That ye.
Now, understand, the Lord comparing this place to a filthy whore. He telling you, come on, put out that girl. Get out that thing, man. Get out. You in it deep. You in it too deep. You got your face in it. You're lost in the sauce. Come out of it. That's what he's trying to tell you. Come out. This is a whore. Everybody comparing this place to the daughter, the whore. This place is the daughter of Babylon. I mean, she is just like her father. Same spirit, same everything. Keep going.
It's like, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers in her sin.
Right.
And that ye receive not her plagues. For her sins have reached unto the heavens, and the God wrath remembered her iniquity. And God has remembered her iniquity. Reward her as she rewarded you.
Reward her as she rewarded you. I mean, like I said, the sins of this place is what's going to take it down.
Come.
Trump lying. Guess what? Trump lying to us. These people that he think is his friends, like Putin and all them, they going to lie to him. They going to lie to him and tell him, all right, buddy, we're good. But they're going to take this place. He gonna go on the news like he been doing. You not see the time Trump said to and told us he had a ceasefire and they was bombing it right then. And he said he got so mad, he said they don't know what the fuck they doing. He was embarrassed, man. This stuff happening right in front of us. He lies to us so much. He lies to the people so much. The people he thinking them back doors his friend. Nah, they're not your friend. They hate you because this place has been on top for way too long.
Way too long.
All right, keep going.
Reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Right.
In the cup which she has filled fulfilled to her doubles, how much, like, how much she has garfled herself and lived deliciously.
Right. How do you pay to live deliciously? This pays to live deliciously off of us. Like I just broke down the empires, right?
Okay.
Egypt, Assyria, Persia, Greece, Rome, all these places that have benefited from us. They live deliciously because of us. We are their economy. They don't have an economy, they don't have nothing great without us. They have to deal with you. We gotta look at this in a way where if they dealt with us equally, they would not win. They have to deal with you like this. So what you do is understand, don't worry about it being a personal thing, right? Look at it more as it's a win war. I ain't on personally see a white person that want to bust them across the head, but I know you're my enemy. I don't see an Arab, but I want to go do nothing to you. Listen, you're smart for thinking to hold me down, right? You're smart, because guess what? If you treat me equally and give me what I got, I'm gonna blow you out the water. You won't stand a chance with us. So keep doing what you're doing, because when we get the upper hand, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that to you. You're gonna rise again over us. You're not gonna be allowed to rise again over us, because the Lord is gonna be with us. He don't want you to rise no more. Playtime is up. It's the seventh captivity. It's it. We got to take our mindset out of this being a homeborn slave. Jeremiah asked that too. He said, "Is Israel a homeborn slave?" He had to ask that question like, "Man, everywhere we go, we end up being slaves." Because we got black people that think they should be atheists. We got black people that think they should be Muslim. That was going on back then. You think niggas want to try to come up with different gods? They built a damn golden calf in Egypt. When God had just brought them out of Egypt, they built a golden calf to worship. Christ had just died and came back on the cross, and somebody said, "Oh, that ain't happening. This ain't nothing new." I keep telling you, people just broke that down in Ecclesiastes. This ain't nothing new. It's been going on. So you gotta stop thinking that somebody gonna come up with a new doctrine today that's gonna combat this. You gotta be that tree. What does Scripture say? That tree that's like planted in water. You gotta be a tree. What's a tree planted in water? You can't just pull that tree up. You can't just, that tree is rooted. You gotta be like that when it comes to this. Don't let nobody ever tell you the laws of God don't mean a damn thing. That's just telling your life don't. That's like saying your life don't mean nothing. Because guess what? When you decide to follow this truth and go back out this truth, your time clock started back. You don't know when that time clock was. Your time clock could have been 10 seconds before you walked in class, before you got online and watched the class. Leave this truth. That clock started right back. You leave this truth if you want to. That's how it go. The Lord be with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Give me one. Give me Jeremiah 16 and let's see, Jeremiah 16 and 11. Jeremiah 16 and 11. We got to wrap our mind around this stuff that's happened so many times over and over and over. But this time, like I'm telling you, when it happens the way the Lord is saying, this is going to be the last time. So you do not have time to play with this truth. This is the time you be trying to think about how to bring more people into this truth. It's like not just your family, people you don't know, people you don't like, people you never cared for in the world. That person may just not have the knowledge that you got. Keep going.
It's like Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 11. Then say unto thee, then say unto, it's like you didn't say 11, did you?
Yeah, 16 and 11. Jeremiah 16 and 11.
Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me,
right,
saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods.
What I just said. Our people been doing that. So don't think it's no new God or no new thought process. Our people have already, when you follow another God, I mean you're following their rules. Allowing that in your household to be taught to your children. You being okay with it. You can't just be somebody that say, okay, I ain't got no problem with the LGBTQ. No, nigga, we don't do that. No, you got a problem with it. I got a problem with that over there. They gotta stop. Somebody's child is over there. My brother's in that. My sister's in that. It's destroying our families as a whole. And we the ones catching AIDS from. You can't be okay with stuff. That's a spirit of serving another God too. Like saying let everybody just be who they are. That's atheism. It don't matter. God, everybody can be who love who they. No, you can't love who you want to love. You gotta love your brothers and sisters. That's courageous. Keep going.
Walk after other gods and have served them.
Right.
And have worshipped them.
Right.
And have forsaken me. And have not kept my laws.
Right.
And ye have done worse than your fathers.
Ooh.
For behold, you walk everyone after his imagination.
He said we did worse than our fathers. Cause we came up with all this new stuff. We let hip hop. I heard Jay. I'm gonna make a video about this. I heard Jay say some of the stupid stuff I ever heard in my life. I'm gonna make a video about it too. Jay-Z said he was talking about stuff he learned coming up, right? And I know he said something he learned that's stupid today. He said something that's bad is saying money before hoes. And I'm like, that's what you got. That's a bad thing. Say money before hoes. You've been to the White House. You got all these accolades in the earth, right? Everybody loves you. What you got from all that time was it shouldn't be money before hoes. How about it should be money before your brother? Your brothers that you backstab in the back for deals. How about it shouldn't be money before Colin Kaepernick? Right? Those are the foolish men that run the earth right now. They speak like that. They talk about that's a bad idea. Money before hoes? What? What? That's what he said. I'm gonna make a video about it. I saw it today and I said, this is the person that people hang on his every word, and right now people are buying tickets to hear regurgitated music. I'm gonna post it. It was crazy. And I said, these people are rich and dumb. He said, money before hoes is a bad thing. Not money before your wife, not money before your brother. Money before hoes is a bad thing. And somebody ate that up. Like, this nigga so deep. That's what's wrong with us. We go after what it said? We after every what?
Every imagination.
Imagination. And whatever pops up in a rich man's head, we taking that and putting it on and saying, oh,
Commanding General Yohana here, ISUPK, the original ISUPK, 1969, Body of Christ. Here's what I want to tell you, man. Now, I want you to think about something for a minute. You've been studying the scriptures. You've been watching us on tape. You've been watching all kinds of camps on tape. And as you've been watching and studying, you realize that it's coming to the point where you got to put this into action, that you need to step out there on the street and handle that work. Now, here's what happens to a ton of brothers. A ton of brothers go out there without coming through the school and learning what they need to learn. And what happens is they run out there and then they run into problems that they don't know about. And they try to get them problems answered online and calling brothers and all that. And it creates a bunch of confusion. And in many cases, it eventually chokes the truth. It look like it ain't gonna choke it now because you feeling strong, your energy's up. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You understand? I've been doing this 40 plus years. Okay? Ask anybody my name. It's going to all be bad, which it's supposed to be. All right? Christ said when they speak all manner of evil against you, that's when you know you're doing this work. Do yourself a favor. Come to the ISUPK first. Learn from the original school first. Even if you think it's too militant or too this, too that, don't let anything block you from getting the pure knowledge first. Straight from ISUPK. I'm saying this out of love because I'm seeing too many brothers fall. They're getting up on the cats. They're getting with their clique. Bring your clique here and let your clique handle ISUPK. Because here's the deal. If your clique ain't strong enough to handle ISUPK, why would you go out on the street and get swallowed up out there? And if you feel like ISUPK ain't got it all down, then you should be man enough, you and your crew, to come to us and lay down and break bread and talk about these scriptures. Ain't no harm gonna come to you. Ain't no harm come to a man that disagree with the truth. You ain't trying to harm us. We damn sure ain't trying to harm our own. So come to the ISUPK, sit down in our classes, learn from us, and then you can make your serious decision on what it is that you're supposed to be. And I guarantee you, you're going to realize that it was much more than what you saw on that video, man. Much love to all you warriors learning, growing, and getting ready to bust out into this work. I see you soon. Shalom, family.